Right, YouTube, it's me again, Wow Sly, coming today from HQ, Prepper Central, on behalf of UK Shit at the Fan Preppers, the Facebook group, regarding this year's event on Saturday and Sunday, the 28th and 29th of June. Last year we held the event, UK Mock Shit at the Fan Scenario DX weekend. Well, this year, um, we're holding the event UK Mock Shit as the Fan Scenario DX Weekend Part 2. Very, very long winded title and a bit hard to see, white on grey. But yeah, the same as last year. But for those that missed it, it's just a chance to all join in and together and have a bit of fun. Practice what you preach. The idea is it's a bug out weekend event. You bug out for the weekend with a radio or two and try and connect with as many other people participating as possible. Whether you're prepping for zombies, floods, end of the world, whatever will bring down your day-to-day communication, such as landlines, mobile phone, internet. Obviously, your secondary communication generally is radio, but whether it be Morse code or whatever data you send over the airwaves. Last year and this year it will be with PMR radio and CB radio. Oh, I can't believe I've done it again. I always say PMR radio. PMR is right. Anyway, PMR or CB. The reason we're still going with those two radios are more obtainable to the public, general public. A lot of argument in the past has been between people saying amateur radio is better. Yeah, you're not going to get any sort of distance with excuse me, PMR radio or CB. But it's not obtainable for everyone, old amateur radio. Again, to use it, you need licensing. There's a lot of equipment. Stuff, do's and don'ts you need to know. But anyone can pick up a CB radio, 40 channel UK radio, or an 8 channel PMR in the UK, and just sort of use it. So obviously, if you have a fire, forest fire, or flash floods in your area, if your phone lines are down, you might want to contact the next town or city or county to find out how bad its spread it is, or if anyone needs assistance. Either way, so radio for me and a lot of other people is quite an important part of prepping. You don't have to bug out for the entire weekend. A lot of people last year drove up a hill in their car, went out for a walk with a radio, or you can join in from home. But we've got 27 people confirmed this year saying they're taking part, but I've only got 9 on the map. So if you, I'll put a link in the description for the Facebook group, and then there's the event tab. Click on the event tab and all the information will be on there. There'll be a link for the Google map. For the people that have messaged me so far with a location, if you're available for the dates and the timetable, you'll be allocated a call sign for the weekend, and then you'll be put on the map. Only the area you're in will be put on the map. I won't pinpoint your exact location, obviously, for security reasons. Again, that's the other argument where people have said, the end of the world, shit, it's the fan. You'd be stupid to turn the radio on and tell people where you are. Well, the obvious thing is, don't tell people where you are. So the security level is quite minimum on that. Nothing really to worry about. Right, let's scroll down and see if I can find something to jog my memory. Oh, right, there we go. Again, if you don't have radio, feel free to comment on the page. You might find someone in your area you can go tag along with for the weekend. Someone put a feed on here a while ago. Haven't got any radios, but if anyone endorse it is joining in, they'll be happy to come along and tag along for the weekend. I'm teaming up. There's a few people actually. We've got 5 people going along with friends. We've got 4 people doing it solo, and a couple of people doing it part of a group or organisation. That's all there is really at the moment. Let's see. Right, now we've got the timetable. I paused it to cough, but I'm still coughing. Right, the timetable is on there. We've got a time slot for PMR and CB. Midday, evening, and then midday and late afternoon, Saturday and Sunday. The channel numbers are in brackets because these are public frequencies, channels. Anyone has the right to use them. So if you turn on your radio on, say, channel 8 of the PMR, and there's people on there, just move about until you find a clear frequency, and then call out with your call sign allocated for the weekend, and then see if anyone in your area comes back to you. That's basically what DX is, distance exchange. So yeah, the most important thing is obviously having permission of the land that you're on, so you don't get chased off halfway through the event. Keep it friendly. Don't try and chase people off the channel saying, I have to use channel 38 or I have to use channel 8. Again, it's first come, first serve on any frequency or radio, except for allocated channels, which is generally nothing's allocated on PMR and CB, apart from channel 19 is the calling channel. It's a bit rude to sit on there and talk all day when it is used for people to call others. We won't go into that. So if you do turn on your radio, make sure you've got a clear channel frequency, then call out. The channels are just a rough guideline. We're going to try and be in the high end of the PMR channels, i.e. 6, 7 and 8, and anything from 30 to 40 really. Hopefully the channels won't be preoccupied on the times we're looking at, and we should be available to use, I know, one of the 39 channels that are available on CB. Let's have a little think. Yeah, so keep it polite, keep it clean, safe and friendly. I put, like I said, there's a link for the description there for the Facebook group. If you have any problems, wow Sly, you should be able to find me on Facebook. But you can also message me on the Facebook group as well for any further information. I've probably forgot loads of things, but a lot of people have been saying, yeah, we're going to do it, but we'll let you know closer to the date because we haven't decided where we're going yet. And again, a lot of people have said CB, PMR, pointless, there's no range distance. Amateur radio is what you need for the distance. Obviously, that is kind of true in a way, but if you're not in the UK, doesn't necessarily mean to say you can't join in. It is a UK event and a UK preppers page on Facebook, but it's not unusual to have contact with people in and around Europe. I'm on the southwest of the UK. I spoke to Denmark, Spain, this little island off the side of Italy. I forgot what it's called. Italy, Spain, Netherlands and Denmark. Roy from Corsica is quite a popular person at the moment on a Sunday DX. So yeah, if you are watching this, I know I've got a few subscribers out in the in other countries. Also into radio. Feel free to turn on and see if we've got any skip. If we've got any lift on. If your atmospherics are good, you never know, you might get another country jotted down in the logbook. So obviously, along with your standard bugging out gear for the weekend, your radios, you might want to print out a copy of the timetable, print out the map with the call signs on there. A few bits of personal information's added when you click on the people in your area. Just information they've wanted to share. First name, which radio they're using, maybe a Muppet handle, any other call signs they're known by. Again, don't worry, I'm not going to be pinpointing your exact home address, your phone number, your parents' date of birth and all that. It will just be whatever town or county you're in. I'll just put the pin in sort of randomly. If I know where you are, I'll try not for that random pin to be put accidentally where you're actually going to be. I'll make a point of putting it away from where you're going to be, but in the area. Like this one up here is a good example. The people up here have messaged me and told me exactly where they're going to be. So I moved the pin probably a couple of miles from where they're actually going to be, so you can still see they're in the area. Right, so that's it really. I'm going to end up waffling on too much if I don't leave it now. I probably haven't mentioned everything I wanted to mention because I don't make notes. I forget everything anyway. But yeah, message me on here or Facebook for any further details. And for everyone joining, I hope you have a nice, fun weekend. And yeah, don't forget your pen and paper. Write down those contacts. And keep an eye on the Facebook group for other people that are wanting to team up, or looking for people to tag along, or wanting to tag along if they have got radios or haven't got radios. Again, I'm in Wiltshire. I'm happy for people to tag along. Not too many, because it'll be a stealth one. As far as I know, I've got one other joining me this year. And yeah, the offer's open to anyone else in the area. So yeah, that's it. You got all the information that I can think of at the moment at the top of my head. I'll probably be in touch in another couple of weeks. And yeah, good luck, all the best. And yeah, we'll catch you again soon.